Well, tonight, the Alabama Attorney General's office says it has reached a massive $276 million settlement with opioid manufacturers and a distributor. It's all for their roles in Alabama's opioid crisis that caused overdose deaths and life-altering addictions.
Attorney General Steve Marshall says not going along with the national settlements resulted in more money for the state, but it's not clear tonight how this settlement will impact the Mobile County Health Department's case.
Over the last really 7, 8, 9 years, the opioid epidemic has just devastated our community.
Drug Education Council Executive Director Virginia Guy says so many people who would not have become addicted to drugs did so because they were prescribed opioids.
That has led to them going to the black market to get their drugs, and then, that has led to just a huge increase in overdose deaths.
The opioid crisis sparked a wave of lawsuits against opioid manufacturers and distributors in recent years. Today, Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall announced the state is settling with 3 companies for $276 million. Endo Pharmaceutical will pay $25 million in a lump sum this year. Johnson & Johnson will pay $70.3 million and will also pay in a lump sum this year. McKesson will pay $141 million over 9 years. The state will also recover $40 million in litigation costs. In a press release, Marshall's office said going it alone got the state more cash. Under the national settlement, according to the release, McKesson would have paid $115 million over 18 years. It's unclear how the settlement with Endo will impact the Mobile County Health Department's lawsuit against the opioid manufacturer. We told you last week the health department felt pressure for Marshall to settle with Endo, even though they are not a plaintiff in the state's lawsuit and were not consulted in the settlement talks. They're slated to take Endo to trial next year in Mobile County. Yesterday, Endo asked a judge to direct the Mobile County Health Board to comply with the AG settlement. The health department is asking a judge to declare their lawsuit separate from the state settlement. A hearing has been set in 2 weeks. Now, the state is still pursuing cases against 3 other opioid manufacturers, including Purdue Pharma. The settlement money will go into the general fund, and lawmakers in Montgomery will determine how it's spent. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, there is help. Visit the Find It section of our website, mynbc15.com. We have a link to the Drug Education Council of Mobile.